Hi there, and welcome back to your favorite space where the thoughts are a little elevated, very elevated, and the conversation gets a little real. I am your host, Miss Hi There, and today I'm so excited. I have a special guest with me today. Mr. Hi There, my husband is here.
Hello.
I'm so excited for today's episode because I want to talk about the Florida man.
We live in Florida, so we hear a lot about him.
Um, did a lot of gardening
Yeah.
earlier, so we want to yap with you guys about Florida man and the headlines.
All right, let's do this.
You're locked in?
I'll try.
Lock in, brother.
The lock's a little loose.
Your lock is a lot of loose. My lock's a lot of loose. So today, I really want to yap about the Florida man.
Yeah, you hear a lot of headlines about the Florida man. Who is that guy? Who knows? But he's nuts, apparently.
He's getting himself into trouble, I'm telling you. So the reason why I got drawn to this is because of a meme that I saw about a Florida man gets arrested for eating his peacocks.
What the hell?
And the meme said, "What kind of pretty privilege is that? Because no one cares if a chicken gets eaten, but a peacock."
Yeah, that's true. I guess, yeah, they're both birds.
Right? Okay. So I had to do a little bit of a deep dive into this to find out what the hell happened. Why did he get arrested? So that's obviously not the full story.
Wait, so did he have a farm of these things?
Yeah, we're going to
Okay,
get into
all right.
that.
I'm getting ahead of it. Go ahead.
Before we start, can I just tell you about Think You're Cute?
You're cute.
My co-host likes me, you guys. Okay, so let's get into the story behind the headline. The headline itself reads, "A Florida man was arrested after allegedly killing, cooking, and eating two of his pet peacocks."
Oh, they were pets.
Right? Now, to be honest, that was what I was thinking. I was like, what? Why? And I was like, is that even illegal?
Oh, are they protected?
Okay, so we're gonna get into that.
Okay.
Because I thought the same thing. I was like, there's no way peacocks are protected. So the short answer is, since this happened in Florida, it varies by county.
Oh, what?
He technically was not arrested for eating the peacocks.
Wait, what?
Exactly.
So that wasn't the illegal part?
No.
What the?
So, the real story behind this, in 2025, a man in Hudson, Florida was arrested after killing two peacocks he kept on his property. And here's the part that the headlines left out. This wasn't about food. This was not about him eating the birds. It was about a neighbor dispute.
Oh, so wait, so he killed two peacocks. Were they his neighbor's peacocks?
No.
They were his pet?
They were his peacocks.
So wait, so this is what I'm understanding, but I don't know. He was mad at his neighbor, so he killed his own pets, is what I'm getting.
Yes, so he was mad that his neighbors were going onto his property and feeding the peacocks.
What the? I'd be happy. I don't have to buy food for him.
Right? Right, exactly. Like, thank you.
Yeah.
In this economy in 2025. So this is recent.
Yeah, this is last year.
This is recent. And the economy has definitely gotten worse than last year, but it was still really bad. So,
Yeah.
like, I would be grateful.
Hell yeah. I wouldn't mind if somebody's feeding my animals. Less food I gotta buy.
And instead of just talking to his neighbors like a normal person would, he decided to retaliate in the most unhinged way possible. He killed the peacocks, cooked them, and ate them. And then, because apparently that wasn't enough, he left a note describing what he did to said neighbors.
What the hell? Like, what? Like some sort of ransom note?
I think that goes past a ransom
No,
because
or
he
death-
already
I guess
ate them.
Death note, yeah. Well, so what was the illegal part then?
Okay. The illegal part, he was technically charged with aggravated animal cruelty because it was the intent behind
Oh, why
him
he did it?
eating them. Yes.
Gotcha.
It was purely out of spite and revenge. So they declared that animal cruelty,
And
which I can agree with.
they were his pets, so yeah, I can see why that would happen. I mean,
Yeah.
that's crazy. What the hell?
So yeah, the headline technically happened. It's very misleading though.
I mean, that's how they get you to read it, I guess. But it's still, nonetheless, it's freaking nuts that somebody. I would never kill a pet because I'm mad at my neighbors. That's insane.
Okay, can I ask you a real question right now?
What?
What do you think peacock tastes like?
I don't know.
Do you think
Maybe.
it's like gamey chicken?
Maybe. I mean, yeah, maybe.
Or I was thinking maybe more like duck?
Maybe in between. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Have you guys eaten peacock? Because technically it's not illegal. It just
In
depends.
some
It
places.
just depends on the county. There's no state law that restricts it. Just in this case, it was animal cruelty.
Yeah, because it was kind of like somehow it was revenge, but it was weird revenge, I guess.
Right. So if you guys have tried peacock, please let us know down below in the comments.
If I can find it legally, I'd like to try it, see what the tastes like.
Really?
That'd be dope.
Okay, okay. I'd be down.
I mean, if it's like I said, if it's legal, I wouldn't mind. I'm not trying to go to jail over some peacocks, though. That's insane.
Okay, are you ready for our next headline?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, our next headline reads Florida man throws live alligator into a Wendy's drive through window.
Was he trying to pay with that? That's a honestly, if I worked there, I'd take that gator.
Really?
Shit. I mean, I don't know what I'd do with it. I'd
I
probably
don't
raise it till it got too big and then let it go. But
I don't know, man. You might get canceled for that because that's illegal.
oh shit. I mean, no, I would not do that. Never mind.
Apology video coming out.
Don't cancel me on Twitter,
Okay,
please.
anyways, so compared to our last headline we discussed was a little bit misleading. So what do you think about this one?
If it's misleading, I don't know. I mean, why else would you be throwing? Unless it's kind of just like somebody who just does that, like a serial killer. Instead of killing people, he just kind of throws alligators into freaking drive-through windows or some shit. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of.
Right? He's like a cartoon villain or
Yeah,
something.
he just that's all he does. He just somehow catches baby alligators and just throws them into drive-through windows.
It does sound it sounds made up when you put it that way.
Yeah, I don't know. It's confusing, but lost on that.
Okay. So you want to know the real story behind the headline?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So the real story is drum roll, please.
I tried. I'm sorry. You put me on the spot too quick. I didn't know I was gonna have to do
that was so perfect. Thank you so much. You're incredible. So the real story behind the headline is it's pretty cut and dry. A man in Florida went through a Wendy's drive-through with a live alligator in his vehicle. And for reasons that defy all logic, he decided to take the alligator and throw it into the window at the employee, not to attack them and not to threaten them.
I mean, why else would you be throwing alligators at anybody?
Nope, he just tossed it in as like a prank.
What the? That's a crazy ass prank. What the? An alligator of all things? Why an alligator? Florida, man. Never mind. I get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. We don't know why the
Yeah.
alligator. If you happen to know this Florida man, or if this Florida man is listening to this, if you are that Florida man and you are listening to this, please reach out and let us know why.
And if you do this, is just Wendy's or do you do other restaurants as well?
His exact charges were, drum roll,
My bad.
he was charged with assault and illegal possession of an alligator and unlawful transport of wildlife.
That's what the hell? Those are some crazy charges to go in with.
Yeah.
Assaulting people with an alligator is crazy.
Also, please do not go out there trying to capture wild alligators. That is illegal unless you are properly licensed.
Yeah, you probably. I mean, if you're not experienced, you're probably going to be food to that alligator. So just stay in your house.
We do not condone. Are you ready for our next headline?
All right. Yeah, let's get it.
Let's get into it. Florida man eats spaghetti with his bare hands in the street.
What the like? How is that illegal? I can't walk around with spaghetti and just eat.
That's so unhinged. You're just gonna raw dog
I
spaghetti.
mean, what if I'm in a rush and I can't carry a bowl or nothing? I just, you know how there's, what's his name? Napoleon Dynamite had tater tots. What if I have like pocket spaghetti or something?
Instead of pockets and pocket
Oh
spaghetti.
yeah, use it as a weapon. Yeah, like if somebody's trying to rob you and you throw spaghetti at them, they're gonna be like, "What is wrong with you?" They might even, I don't know, they'll probably be scared of you and run off. I'm just saying. I mean, that is kind of wild, but I can see it happening. All right, I think
That
I went off the deep end with that one.
You know what? You know what, Mr. Hi there? I challenge you to become the Florida man and carry spaghetti in your pockets at all times in case someone attacks you.
Listen, you're gonna make fun of me now, but when it happens and it works, remember this. Remember this. A pocket spaghetti will save the day one day.
If you're committed to the pocket spaghetti, in solidarity, I will go ahead and commit to pocket sand.
What the hell?
That way, if we get attacked together,
That's a hell of a combo. Sand and spaghetti sauce in your face with
dude,
noodles.
we'd be
hell?
unstoppable.
I think we'd be on headlines instead of Florida man's Florida couple.
I feel like that's a headline too. Okay.
It probably is. I'm sure it is. There's probably Florida man, Florida woman, Florida couple, probably every category you can think of because Florida is unhinged.
Okay. Anyways, we're getting too off track from the actual headline. Are you ready for the real story behind the headline?
All right, yeah. Let's see what this spaghetti menace did.
In many cases like this, because there are multiple similar incidents, what actually is happening involves intoxication, mental health crisis.
Oh, so this is more like people either being way too drunk or just not mentally stable.
Right.
Yeah, I guess if you're kind of eating spaghetti and then yelling and stuff, it's gonna cause alarms, I guess. So that makes more sense. Yeah, I could see where that. I mean, yeah, it is deceiving a little bit because they don't give you any details, but
Right. So he was actually charged with public intoxication and disorderly conduct.
yeah, see, that's what I figured. I figured it was public intoxication. When you said alcohol or something like that, that's when I figured.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing is that as long as we aren't drunk,
Man, look at that. It's not illegal to do that then. As long as you're not drunk or mentally unstable and you're doing something crazy while I don't know, I guess. I don't know.
pocket spaghetti is going to happen
Oh my
in
God.
episode 4.
What the hell? I did not agree to this.
Okay. Let's move on.
All right, yeah. I'll keep that in mind. Just don't get drunk. But I can eat spaghetti on the street.
You can raw dog spaghetti on the street as long as you are not intoxicated.
What would you do if you were walking by somebody and they just kind of reached in their pocket, put out some spaghetti, and ate it? How would you react? And would your reaction be different if it was like a chicken nugget or something? Like a different food, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so are we talking just spaghetti noodles or
No, like spaghetti, like
yeah, because
sauce and
that
everything.
shit that's wet.
But what if the pocket's got some sort of lining to keep everything? You know what I'm saying?
That's still like gooey and stuff. So like to me, that's so messy and like feeling of that just if you know, you know, as a neurodivergent person, the way it would feel would be different. So like if it was just a straight chicken nugget, like it's not making a mess all over my hand. It's not sticky.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You pulled out something like tater tots, like Napoleon Dynamite. I'm not going to judge as hard as I would if it's spaghetti fully dressed with marinara sauce.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's a little more crazy to walk around with spaghetti, but I'm sure somebody's doing it. There ain't no way nobody's done it before.
Do you remember in iCarly where the bit with Sam was that she would carry around bags of food, like the plastic bag?
Yes.
Now, if you carried around a plastic bag full of spaghetti and meatballs, I'm okay with that.
Oh, okay. So you're saying you're good as long as it's not directly in the pocket.
Yeah.
There's got to be something,
There's gotta be some sort of barrier.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I mean, yeah, that's a little more sane. I guess that makes sense. But
yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. If I saw you walking around with a bag full of spaghetti, especially if there are meatballs in it. Like for you, if I knew you personally, I would definitely ask for a
Yeah,
meatball.
why not? Shit.
A stranger, I don't know. It would just depend on the
Nah.
situation. Like right now, I'm so lit. I
Yeah,
probably
maybe if
would.
I made friends with them first. Because, yeah, I'd probably talk to them if I'm like, yeah, you got a nice vibe. Let me get a meatball, homie.
I'm not gonna lie, if I saw someone right now just raw dogging some spaghetti and meatballs on the street, like right now in the state my mind is in, I'd be like, you know what? You know what? Hell yeah.
I'd be like, do your thing, man.
Do you
Fuck it.
think? Yeah. But like normally, I don't know. I'd probably be a judgmental bitch. Let's be
Okay.
for real.
Yeah, we went off on a random tangent there. We got lost on that one.
That was so fun though. I love that. Okay. Are you ready
Yeah,
for this next headline?
let's do it.
Florida man tries to rob store with finger gun.
What the? Was he SpongeBob? What the hell? A finger gun? There's no way that. Did he have it in his pocket or something? How's he trying to rob some? Because there's no way he just pointed his finger at somebody and said, "Give me all the money."
Okay. Okay. Well, let's get into it. Like, that's what you would think. You would just initially think, sir, that's just your hand.
When you say finger gun, that's all I can think of.
Right. So, drum roll, please. Can't see it, but I'm doing the clock it.
Yes, man. Clock it.
Clock it. And I'm even more proud of you because you are correct.
No way. Am I?
Yes. So he was holding his fingers under his shirt like do in the TV shows.
so, so he tried to cover the fact that it wasn't a real gun with his clothes.
Right.
I wonder where he saw that, and he's like, "Yeah, let me go try that."
The fact that, I mean, he thought it would work because I guess it technically didn't work. He got
Yeah, I
arrested.
mean, does that can he? I mean, he technically did. I guess yeah, he tried to rob the store, but he didn't have a weapon, so I guess he could. They could still get him for trying to rob the store just without a weapon.
He was just charged for attempted robbery.
Yeah, I figured. I was like, unless unless the finger gun somehow shot bullets, now there's no way they could get him with a weapon.
The finger gun was just the clickbait part of the story.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that made me read him like, wait, what? What? How does that make sense?
Because imagine I just walk up to you and I'm like, pew, with my hand cut out, just pointing
I'd probably
directly
be
at
like,
you.
what kind of shit are you on right now that you
Like,
think?
go ahead and give me all your money.
And be like, go ahead and go to the doctor because you're.
Okay, but what now? Now look at it. I have it under my shirt.
Yeah, I can definitely tell that's a gun. Look at that. It's a crazy looking gun you got there. Hell
Now
no.
that I see it in person,
It just looks so dumb. Yeah, it's like there's no way you could ever think that's not a gun. You'd be better off getting a fake toy gun and then putting that under your shirt because it at least looks like one.
well, obviously
Maybe you couldn't find one.
he couldn't afford one.
I
Like,
guess yeah.
stop judging.
I guess
You're being so
yeah.
judgmental right
I
now.
guess that's why he was robbing the store. That makes sense.
He needed to get money
He
to
was
pay
trying to
for
yeah.
his toy gun so he could
He's
upgrade.
trying to move up from finger to toy. That's insane. Oh my god. That one was just.
So that one was definitely deceiving.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, that's how they get you. But I mean, for me, as long as it says Florida man, it'd get me. I'd read it regardless.
That is true. I do click on every Florida Man article I see. It's always something crazy.
Yeah, it's every day too. It's crazy.
Like this next headline that we're going to talk about. It's very crazy. Probably the most popular one that has been around for it's been around for a while. It's old.
Wait, can I guess this one?
Yes.
Does this have to do with bath salts? Yeah, I
Yes.
remember this. Yeah.
How did you
I
know?
remember because back in the days I played Call of Duty Zombies and they thought the zombie apocalypse was going to start with the bath
I
salts.
was in high school when this happened.
Yeah, it was insane. Like it was all over the news and people were freaking out that people were going to start turning into zombies and the apocalypse was coming.
So many memes came out of this. It was a great time to be
I
alive.
don't even. It just swept over actually pretty quick. I don't know why people freaked out so much about it in like 2 3 days, and then it just kind of flew underneath the radar. Never heard from it again. every so often it'll pop up again, but it's
You
rare.
know what? Now that you mentioned that, I'm like, wait, why did we sweep that under the rug so quickly?
Yeah, I don't. I think wasn't the guy naked eating the guy's face like in the middle of the street?
Yeah, dude, he was like completely unhinged and like there. So keep in mind, I was a young lad when this happened. So from what I remember, and we're all yapping in school, just shooting the shit.
Yeah,
So of course we're being dramatic about it. So from what I heard, his skin had like spots all over it and he looked like a zombie.
I don't. I remember something like that too. They were saying that his face looked like he was turning, and he had like welts and stuff on his face and his body, and that the whole people were just exaggerating the he. I mean, all the shit that they were seeing is probably the other guy's blood. Unfortunately, that he was sitting there mauling, it was probably that was covering his face and his body, which is insane.
Oh, let's go ahead and get into the real headline
Uh,
versus the real story.
yeah, because I mean, I know of it, but I don't remember everything, so it's good to get a refresher.
Yes, so the headline read Florida man eats another man's face while on bath salts.
Yep, yep, exactly how I remember it.
Yeah, that story exploded. It wasn't just within the state, it became national.
Yeah, it was like it went viral. Everybody was talking about it, influencers and celebrities, and I'm pretty sure it went everywhere.
This happened during like the peak of The Walking Dead. So everyone was already hyped up.
That's right. I forget about. I was also watching The Walking Dead back then, and yeah, that did add to the freaking zombie theory, I guess.
Yeah, this was like the peak era of zombies being everywhere. There were so many zombie movies that came out.
Yeah, and like you said, The Walking Dead was just huge back then, like ginormous. That's all you heard about everywhere. So, yeah,
Yeah, I definitely remember this because I was also obsessed with the zombies. I would go over to my friend's house and watch zombie movies just about every weekend.
yeah, I had a zombie movie era too, man. That's all I would watch. I'd love like Resident Evils, anything. What's it called? Shaun of the Dead, anything with zombies in it. I don't care if it was a comedy. I watched
Oh,
it.
Shaun of the Dead. What a nostalgic throwback
That's an amazing
moment.
movie. I'd watch that all the
This
time.
this whole segment such nostalgia for
Yeah,
me.
for sure. Yeah, it makes me think of way back from with all the headlines and people freaking
Yeah,
out.
so initially everyone was freaked out. It like now we're laughing about it, but back then people were
Yeah,
scared.
no, yeah, there was genuine fear back then, especially because it was just happening in the middle of the street like that. Even know if the person that was getting mauled was if they knew each other. I think it was just a random person from the street.
I think so. I'm pretty sure it was just a random person.
So can you imagine that? That's crazy. You're just going about your day and you get attacked by some crazy naked guy. It's insane. I
Just
don't. Did he kill
mauled
the
your
guy?
face.
I can't remember if he did or not.
I'm gonna be so frugal for you. I don't remember, and my notes don't
Yeah,
say.
I don't think he killed him. I think he just got very disfigured, but I can't. I'm not sure on 100% on that.
Yeah, I'm being so frugal with you right now. I am way too baked to remember. I, for some reason, did not put it in my notes.
Yeah, you're good. I don't. Like I said, I don't remember either. Every once in a while, it comes back
Can
up.
I be so for real with you right now?
What's up?
I'm also baked when I write my notes for the shows.
Makes sense.
I feel like it makes a more authentic
No, yeah.
experience.
I feel like I'm more creative. I mean, I don't really. I'm not very artistic, but I like to play video games, and I feel like I concentrate a little better when I'm baked.
That reminded me in the eighth grade, I got an award for the most artistic person in class, but the teacher pronounced it the most autistic person.
No, I think she was right.
Everyone was laughing. The worst part is my autistic ass did not even understand why people were laughing at
Oh
that.
man, you were the most autistic, I guess, or maybe both. Maybe it was she made the combo word, and it just sounded like autistic.
I think that's what she really meant.
Yeah,
I feel like the reason why I'm so artistic is because of my
Hey,
chism.
sometimes a little tism's good.
I'm gonna be so for real with you. I got a lot of chism.
I think we're all there at some point.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not bad. Shit.
Hell
Sometimes
yeah.
the one I get makes me concentrate, makes me pay attention. Sometimes I just get fixated on shit, and I like that because it makes me do stuff and complete stuff.
Hell yeah. Chism gang, rise up.
What?
Chism
We're
gang,
not start.
rise
We are not.
up.
We are not starting that.
I don't
No,
even remember where we
not at
were.
all. I don't either, honestly.
Where I did not I did not write shit down
Yeah,
in my notes.
yeah, about if he died or not, but it's all right. I mean, it is what it is. We know it's
Because I
old,
do remember the zombie outbreak part. So this is what I do have for the
right?
real story.
Let's hear it.
So the toxology report comes back. Drum roll. No bath salts in his
Wait,
system.
what? So what? So they said it was bath salts, didn't they? I remember hearing bath salts, unless what's that shit called where you remember something one way but it's not that way. You know what I'm talking about?
The mandala
Yeah,
effect.
that shit.
You think this is okay, so you think this is a tinfoil hat moment.
I mean, I don't
Put the
know.
tinfoil hat on, you guys.
I don't know. Maybe because
Okay.
I swear I remember something about South bath
No,
salts.
no, no, no. You're right. You are right. All of the headlines read
Okay,
that he was on bath salts.
okay. So I'm not
That was
tripping.
just a rumor that got started by the media back then. So the
Oh,
real reason was that he had mental health issues, and keep in mind the time frame that this was happening in.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like why would we discuss mental health issues? This happened in what, like
Oh yeah.
2012?
It's then what was that other guy? I'm sorry. I'm gonna go off kilter, but it was like a Coney 2012 guy. You remember that guy too?
Yes. Yes.
It wasn't it all happening around that same time because I think
Yes.
he was walking around naked too, like masturbating.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Did you not know about that? Yeah,
No.
that Coney 2012 guy. I'm sorry. We can do that
Like
another time.
the Coney?
No, no yeah. You know that there was a guy that made the documentary,
Okay, so the guy who made the
the
documentary,
white guy.
okay, he was caught.
He was caught.
I thought you meant like the Coney.
No,
Like
no, no,
the
no.
what was he? Was he a drug lord? I
I think so. I think,
I
but no,
can't
no. I'm talking.
remember.
I'm sorry. I'm talking about the guy that made the movie, the Coney 2012 documentary. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I do know that the Coney guy, he was the bad guy who was like abducting children and making
yeah.
them like a child
He's like a
army.
warlord. Yeah,
Yeah, warlord. That's what it was.
yeah,
That's like okay.
yeah.
Yes,
But
this was happening all right around the
yeah.
same era. So, anyways, like back then, mental health definitely wasn't taken seriously. And also, this was the era of where we needed clickbaity titles and things to capture people's attention on the tabloids.
So they blamed bath salts then, and he ended up just being mentally unstable.
Yeah, this was also like the era where we were first starting to get access to internet as teenagers. So all of us kind of went with it in schools. At least in schools, we were like yapping crazy
Oh
about it.
yeah, it's that shit traveled real fast in school.
Like if I remember correctly, there was a bath salt
I don't know
challenge.
about that.
Did your school not like have people daring each other to try bath salts?
No, I don't remember that.
Okay.
We had like the cinnamon challenge and
Yeah, we
some
had
other
that
shit like
too.
that, but not
Did you ever did you ever do the ice challenge?
ice bucket.
No, it's where you put like salt on your
Oh yeah,
hand and
yeah,
then
yeah,
ice. That's the
yeah,
only one I've done that one and the eraser challenge.
yeah. No, I did the ice one. I don't. I'm sure I did some because I was an idiot
Yeah,
back
the
then.
rest of
But
them I was not brave enough to
yeah,
do, but I could have sworn I it might have just been us like daring each other to try bath salts.
I think it might have just been whoever you were hanging out with at the time, because I don't remember that.
Probably.
If anything, it deterred us, me and my friends, from it because we're like, we're not fucking turning into zombies. Like I said, we were playing Call of Duty zombies at the time. We're not. Hell no.
I would be so for real. I don't talk to any of those people anymore, so I wouldn't even be able to ask them.
Yeah, yeah. It's we didn't have any of that. We just had the cinnamon challenge and all these other like the ice bucket challenge and stuff like that. We never. Try to make each other eat bath salts or whatever the hell you were doing.
So basically, he was just charged with, the basic charges of assault, disorderly conduct, and the case just gets a lot more complex due to the mental health issues.
Okay, so he wasn't charged with anything, no like manslaughter or murder or anything then.
As far as I know, he wasn't.
So then that means the other guy probably lived, I'm gonna guess.
I'm gonna guess
I don't know.
because, like I said, I don't
Yeah, but I mean, I
remember.
guess yeah, with the mental health issues, it's kind of hard to, you know what I'm saying? Just be like, yeah, you're bad. You did this because you're a bad person. You can't do that. You have to evaluate them and make sure they're good. Obviously, he wasn't good, but you know.
I should probably stop making notes while I'm baked.
But yeah, that's a good one to hear again. Every so often, like I said, it comes back around.
Yeah, that one was very misleading and twisted by media.
Yeah, it's. I mean, like you said back then, everybody needed some clickbait to get their stuff read. So of course they're gonna add something in there to get people to
Because
click.
this was also back when magazines and newspapers were still the main source of media. So we had printed media fighting with social media back then. So we had both going, like, piggybacking off of each other.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Printed media was probably trying to stay relevant to over social media because all the phones coming in with the internet and stuff. You didn't have to go to the store and buy anything like newspapers or magazines anymore.
That being said, are you ready for our next headline?
Yeah, let's do it.
All
They've
right.
all been crazy, so I can only imagine what's to follow.
Okay, our next headline reads: Florida man arrested after attempting to wrestle an alligator to quote unquote teach it a lesson.
So we just came from the other one with the bath salts headline. Talk about mental health. I think this is probably something similar because there's no way a sane person will want to wrestle an alligator to teach it a lesson. What the? Just saying that is hilarious.
Well, with my research, did not specify if he had mental health issues or not. But I think you are on to something right there because you're right. I
Yeah, it's.
mean, I was about to say I would probably go and try to pat an alligator, but I kind of do have some mental health issues.
I think the petting of an alligator goes away at a certain size because if you're big enough to take a finger, I think I'm good. I like all my appendages.
I mean, technically, baby alligators can take a finger.
Yeah, but you can control them a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like size when they get some muscle.
No, I think I can handle a full grown, like, 20
Shit.
foot alligator.
Are you in the headline? Is this you?
No, yeah, no, I think I could. I think I could handle it.
Did clickbait? It was Florida woman instead of Florida man.
I could not find anything regarding the state of his mental health. What I did find is that the Florida man stole the alligator from a mini golf course, which, if you don't live in Florida or you've never visited Florida, this is a real thing. A lot of the mini golf courses have live, like, they're more of like the baby gator, like
Yeah,
teenage gator size. Like, they're not
they're not
like
huge.
probably 15 pounds.
Yeah, they're small. There's just it's because they make they have the little tiny ponds and lakes, so they just keep the little baby gators in there. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty common. It's usually like a tourist trap attraction to get you to buy food to feed them, whatever. I mean, I don't think that's right of them to do that. What that's not what we're here to talk
No.
about. I don't condone, is what I'm trying to say. We're not here to talk about that part, though.
I mean, I could see him. So I'm guessing he jumped the fence then, because or I mean, he could have paid, got in, and then that'd be kind of weird. You pay to get into a mini golf course to steal an alligator.
He probably went in after hours, to be honest.
Yeah,
with you.
actually, yeah, that doesn't sound like anything somebody would do during normal hours.
Anyways, this man just yoinked a gator from a mini golf course and decided to toss it up onto a roof and wrestle it to teach it a lesson. This is exactly what he said to police. He said, I just want to teach it a lesson.
You know what I want to see? I want to see the body cam of those police officers. I would love to just watch him say that in real time. That's crazy.
I'm sure we can get the body cam footage.
Yeah, that's probably true, honestly. But that's man, that would be if I was those police officers. I'd be like That's a good call right there. It's funny as fuck. I mean, obviously not the animal being abused, but just the like, why? Who does that? What just to teach him a lesson part would be the part that I would laugh at. I'm like, why? Why would you try to teach a little alligator a lesson? What did it do that you need to attack it?
I'm such an unserious person, so I would just immediately burst out laughing
Yeah,
if
I.
somebody
That's
was
why I don't
like,
work anywhere where I need to be serious all the time because I can't keep a straight face to save my life.
we don't condone the abuse of the alligators. So his actual charges were harassment of wildlife and illegal interaction with a protected species.
Yeah, that makes sense because I think the alligator is a national bird of Florida. They don't want you touching them.
So I guess the verdict with that headline is that it was a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I guess now I see why he wrestled it if it was a little tiny one.
This whole story is just peak Florida man.
Yeah, it's wrestling, roofs, an alligator. Yeah, that's Florida.
Now, it also did not say anything if he was intoxicated. I'm assuming he wasn't because usually that's the charge in Florida.
Public, yeah, he for sure would have had public intoxication as well. Dude, that's crazy. You're just walking
That's even
by. Yeah, you're
crazier.
just walking by a mini golf course, and you're like, you know what? I don't like that. How that gator's looking at me. I'm gonna go beat it up.
That's actually insane behavior. Like, that's
Yeah,
diabolical. Gator just looked at him the wrong way.
yeah. I mean, I guess the vibes were off, and he's like, "Come here, mother."
Vibes were completely wrong.
Yeah.
That's even crazier. What if he was just genuinely there playing mini
Can you
golf?
imagine that? He just looks over and there's a gator there just mean. He's like, you know what? Fuck golf. You get in these hands.
Wait. I think that might have been what happened with this. He was there playing mini
That's what
golf and
I'm
he
saying.
just like saw the gator and was like, let's me and you
Let's just
let's
do it.
go round.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. He genuinely paid money to go play golf and then fought an alligator.
I don't think I've ever felt beef that strong with anything before.
I mean, if anything, I guess he got his money's worth in experience in the putt putt golf or the mini golf. He got to play golf and he got to wrestle an alligator.
And he made
Oh
headlines.
yeah, and he made the Florida Man headlines.
Became immortalized as Florida Man. Peak Florida Man, might I add. If you are planning to visit Florida, just note that you are not allowed to mess with the
If
alligators.
there's water, don't even ask if there's any alligators because there is.
No, that's a legitimate rule. If there's water, just assume that there's an alligator. That includes an abandoned house with a murky in
Pool.
ground pool.
Yep.
There's definitely an alligator in there, I promise
A
you.
giant one too.
A giant one.
Yeah, we've seen videos of people pulling giant gators out of abandoned houses with pools. They find a even no matter how small it is, if it's a deep enough and it's a big area of water, they'll sit in there. They'll live there.
Have I ever told you that I grew up in a swamp
Yeah. Did you see gators
all
back
the
then?
time?
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
They would just come up. No, like I was young when we lived there. I was in elementary school. I was probably like 7 or 8. So I was
I
terrified.
mean, the only experience with gators I had is when I was young. I went fishing a lot, so we saw them all the time. I mean, now that I think about it, we're sitting there in waist high water, swimming, and we know there's gators.
Well, you and I just did that the other weekend.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, the general rule is if you don't mess with them, they won't mess with you. You have to know when, because if it's breeding season, if you see a baby gator, you stay away.
Yeah, that's probably when you want to stay away from the water because that's when the moms are more active and more protective.
Yeah.
Don't want to be in anybody's water when that's around.
But if it's like a good sized teenage looking alligator, then that's okay to be around.
Yeah, for the most part, they're scared of you. Like they say, most animals are more scared of you than you are of them. It's just sometimes you run up on them and they get scared and they just react. It's just animal instinct. It happens.
And the super big giant alligators, they're more territorial than anything.
For the most part, those are like in the more secluded areas. But every once in a while, you'll get one of those monsters that'll show up in a golf course walking
And
across.
that's when you call Florida Fish and Wildlife, and they'll come out and take care of that buddy for you. A lot of times they end up going to Gatorland.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I love Gatorland. I love alligators,
Yeah.
period. So I'm not going to lie.
That's pretty
Actually,
dope.
no, let me not say that. I would not, not, I would not wink, go out and pat a wild baby alligator on the forehead. Wink. I would not do that.
We could if we could find one out. Shoot, that'd be dope.
We would not do anything if we
I mean,
happen to
yeah, we
stumble
definitely
across.
would not keep it at all.
No, we can't keep an alligator. Do you
I,
know how
that's
big
what I
they
just said.
get?
We definitely wouldn't keep it at all.
Oh yeah. We would not buy an above ground pool to keep.
No.
So there's noise reduction on our microphone, so I don't think the mics are picking it up. But that stupid fuck bird is out there right now. I can hear it.
What is it? But what's your beef with it?
The stupid noise it makes.
You don't like the noise it makes?
I don't like the because it just keeps going. It stopped right now, but it'll start
Yeah, but
like it'll make the same noise all night
you'll
long.
hear it at night? I don't ever
Yes.
hear it at night.
Oh my gosh, it gets
I
annoying.
hear it like now, and then I'll hear it in the morning when I wake up for work sometimes. Like when the sun's coming up, that's when I'll hear it. And then like when the sun starts to go down is when I'll hear it.
Last year I found it and scared it off. Like I was just walking and I saw the bird just sitting there on the ground and I walked up to it because the way I found it is I had a flashlight. The flashlight was reflecting off of the bird's eyes, so it was glowing and I was like, "What the heck is that?"
Man, have you not ever heard to not put flashlights into the trees? That's how you get killed by the boogeyman.
No, it wasn't in the trees. It was on the ground. It
Oh,
was like
what the hell?
sitting on the ground.
That's
So I
creepy.
thought maybe it was like a flower pot or something that got stuck over there because it wasn't like super. The sun had just started to go down, so it wasn't crazy dark out.
Yeah.
So I started walking over, and that's when it made the noise that it's making right now.
So is it big? Like really big?
It's like a medium-sized bird.
Really?
Yeah, and it flew off. And then after that happened, I did not hear that bird ever again until it just now came back
Yeah,
a
it's.
few nights
I was
ago.
about to say it's been a couple nights that it came back. I hadn't heard it in a while.
hmm So I don't know if it's still hanging around in those same trees, but I'm going to have to patrol the area and look for that bird.
Yeah, I'm curious to what it looks like now.
It's called a Chuck Will's Widow because that's like the noise it's making. It's making like a whoo 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 noise that's supposed to sound like that. You see how it looks like.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I came face to face with that bird.
dude, it looks like a little demon.
Yeah, it's crazy looking.
Look at it's like it's got like its whole eyes.
No,
just
I'm telling
black.
you, it freaked me out because the flashlight was reflecting off of it. So from far away, I thought it was like maybe a flower pot or something. And as I started walking closer, I realized it was a pair of eyes. And I'm like, what the heck is that?
Oh yeah, look, they got pictures of it on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it finally like flew away as I got close to it. I was trying to turn my camera on so I can like zoom in on it and be like, "What the heck is that?"
Man, it looks like it stays small, and I'm glad it does. 'Cause that is. Can you imagine that flying at you like at night? That is creepy looking.
Yeah, it was very creepy because it did fly off while I was walking towards it.
Yeah. Oh wait, he's got one in his hand, and it's huge.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like a medium-sized
Okay.
bird.
Yeah, no, they can get pretty big. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and it's back now. I don't know. It's been like a good few months since it's been here.
I wonder
Like
if that's like
probably
a.
last year.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Like end of summer is when I scared it off, I think.
I wonder if that's like a mating call or something.
Maybe. Probably.
I don't ever hear a second one. It's always just that one.
It's so annoying. Anyways, are you ready for our next
Yeah,
headline?
yeah. Go ahead. Let's do it.
Okay, let's get into it. Are you sure you're ready for this one?
All right. I mean, all the last ones have been crazy. So
Okay. So this headline reads Florida man calls 911 after Burger King forgets his cheese.
hey, that's valid. Honestly,
That kind of reminds me, do you remember the opening scene to the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, like the first one?
don't. What happened? Which one is that? Was that the one where Hasselhoff comes out?
Yeah, like the very first one. So it's a dream sequence where SpongeBob has like an emergency call and he goes to the restaurant and there's like the SWAT team and the news and everything out. And he's like, all right, talk to me. What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
And Krabs is like, the customer ordered Krabby Patty with cheese, but when it came to him, it had no cheese.
Yeah, and he's got like a briefcase, and he pulls out one piece of
Yeah.
cheese. Yeah,
And
yeah.
he's like, all right, say cheese. He puts it down. That's
He had a whole
what it reminds
catchphrase.
me
That's crazy.
of.
No, but that, I mean, listen, don't forget my cheese, or I'm calling the police,
You're admitting you're willing to turn into the Florida man.
man. No, I don't think I'm that. I'm good. I'll just ask for that. Let me get one on the side. I'll put it on myself. Just no, I'm good. Don't call the cops
So,
on
are
me.
you ready for the real story behind the headline?
Hold on. All right, so read me the headline one more time, and I want to see if I can guess what he got charged
Okay,
with.
bet.
All right.
So, the headline reads Florida man calls 911 after Burger King forgets
All
his
right.
cheese.
All right. I'm gonna say, damn. So he called. No, wait. So he might not have got arrested then. Maybe it's just a headline. Maybe I'm overthinking this.
Maybe. Are you ready to see?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. So, the real story, a man actually called 911 to complain about his order being wrong. Dispatchers had to explain to him again and again, very patiently, that 911 is for emergencies
Listen,
only.
as a big back, that was probably another big back.
That was a big back emergency, is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
So,
Probably.
should we have like another version of 911 just for big back
Yeah. The big back
emergencies?
one or something. I don't know. Just a call in case somebody's like, "Yo, they shorted me on dressing or on dipping sauces." You know, I'm a sauce boss, so I'd probably be calling that all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, I love my sauce.
So he actually did get arrested and charged with, are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Drum roll.
I
You
didn't know
tried.
I didn't know you were gonna ask me again.
Oh, you never know.
Yeah.
Anyways, he was charged with misuse of emergency services.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I watch a lot of the cop body cams, and sometimes the people try to call the cops on the cops, and they're like, "If you call, you're gonna get arrested." And yeah, they get arrested. So
Yeah, so maybe don't call 911 and harass them over dairy related grievances.
like I said, you could have just been like, "Yo, let me get the slice of cheese just on its own. I'll throw it on there myself. You don't have to crash out over a piece of cheese. That's crazy."
Now I'm curious. Did he even bother asking the manager or the worker for a piece of cheese?
Yeah, unless he was in the wrong there and they didn't specify that, like he didn't order it with cheese, and then he complained that it didn't have cheese. You know what I'm saying? And then he went to go bitch about it, and they're like, "Sir, you didn't get cheese." He's like, "Yes, I did," and then they called the cops.
That's true. You know, I did kind of crash out the other night. I really wanted a Whopper with cheese, but they don't have that as an actual menu item. You have to order a Whopper and add cheese. And I crashed out and didn't want to do that. So I left the app because the only other option that they had was the cheeseburger or the double cheeseburger, which were just junior Whopper patties. And I didn't want that.
Or you have a cheese crash out yourself. That's insane. Listen, you fit some of these headlines. That's crazy. You sure you didn't just switch Florida man to Florida woman?
I was gonna say,
or Florida woman to Florida man on some of these.
I was gonna say maybe I am the real Florida
Is this a
man.
guess which one I did? Guess which headline is me?
Yeah, we should do that. Then. Chat, which one do you think is actually me?
Shit. You've hinted at a couple, so it's kind of.
So that headline rang pretty true to the story.
Yeah, that made sense. Not the crashing out over cheese, but the title matching with the story made sense. So yeah, that's probably one of the only ones that so far has kind of matched out of all the ones you've read.
It's a valid crash out because I've also crashed out over cheese.
Yeah,
at Burger King.
Well, you weren't at Burger King.
I was on the Burger King app. Why is Whopper with a cheese Whopper? Why is that not why is that not a menu item?
Oh my god.
I think it might just be a girl math thing because when you order something and you have to add something to it, that's an upcharge. But if I order it as cheese on it as a menu item, it's the cheese is already built into the price. So it's like a girl math thing. I see like that extra charge and I'm like, I don't want that.
I mean, yeah, I guess when you look at it in your head, it makes sense. Because when it all comes together, you're like, and it comes with one price, you're like, all right, that makes sense. But nah, you're going to charge me 50 cents for some cheese? Hell no. that.
I think that might just be my tism, to
Uh,
be honest with you.
Mathtism,
Girl math tism.
girl mathtism.
I don't know. Are you ready to move on to our
All
next
right,
headline?
yeah, let's
This
do it.
next headline reads, Florida man runs naked through neighborhood, claims demons are chasing
All right,
him.
that's definitely something going on mentally because I mean, running naked is one thing, but saying demons are what does it say? Possessing,
Or chasing him.
chasing. Yeah, you have to be. Or I'm sorry, it doesn't always have to be that. It could also be drugs. I'm sure there's some drugs that make people hallucinate and do stuff like that. So
Well, you are on the right track with the mental health issues. As my favorite girl would say, mental things is scary.
that's hilarious. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Anyways, I think that will be our episode next week. We should talk about Girl World and Amberlyn Reed.
Oh, I'm down. I mean, you know a whole lot more than me, so
I'm way too invested into that
yo,
shit.
I know stuff here and
For
there.
me,
It started where the husband's not interested in the TV show, and then I just catch myself watching it, and now I'm in it. Not as far as she is, but I'm in it.
I'm in too deep and I can't get out. So tune in next week to listen to us yap about Girl World. But before we get to that, we still have Florida Man headlines to get through. We
Yeah.
still have two more to get through.
Yeah, let's finish
Well,
this.
we haven't even finished this one.
Yes, I know you said something about mental, so that's what I said. It's either a mental thing or it's drugs because I know drugs can make you.
Yeah, no, this is genuinely a mental health crisis and someone losing touch with reality.
You said they were naked as well.
Yeah, he was running around naked through a neighborhood.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what kind of things are going on in their head, making them do that. Especially if, like their thing says, running around naked. It's crazy. That can't be okay if you're doing that.
So, would you say that the media was exploiting this man's mental issues with him seeing demons chasing him, causing him to run through said neighborhood, which caused the headline? Would you say that they were exploiting his mental health issues and that is
Exactly what
not
they were
okay?
Because I don't. If you say that in a different way, there's nothing funny about it because that's mental issues aren't funny because a lot of people take their lives because of it.
Yeah,
So
guys, mental things is scary.
yeah. So
So anyways, he was charged with disorderly conduct and indecency.
well, I mean, I guess he was charged with it, but they don't. What was he? Was it like fully charged? So maybe the mental thing was caused by something, maybe, or was it full on mental issues?
I mean, none of the articles specified what happened and what caused this man to have a mental health crisis like this.
Yeah, because I mean, if he was having mental issues, it's kind of crazy to charge him with stuff. It's sometimes people can't help with that. It just kind of happens to them. So it's kind of weird to charge somebody for something
So
like
would
that.
you say that you agree with the idea that people who are having mental health issues should have a crisis counselor called instead of the police?
Yeah, I mean,
you know what that
obviously-
makes you? A dirty liberal.
Jesus Christ. I mean, obviously there's points. You're not going to sit there and do that if somebody's mentally fully hurting somebody or killing somebody. That's crazy. There you have to go about it a different way. But somebody who was kind of just, I guess, running for his life in his own head, it's kind of hard to just charge him with all that when he was trying to, again, in his own head, probably survive whatever was chasing him.
You can't see it, guys, but right now I'm doing the clock it motion because you know what? Yes, exactly. Point blank period. I can't wait for Girl World next week.
Yeah.
That was actually supposed to be this week's episode, but then I got so invested with that peacock meme that I was like, hold up, we have to talk about Florida Man real quick.
Endless. You could probably talk about Florida Man for freaking years. There's so much shit going on with Florida Man.
Absolutely. I could probably make a couple more parts to this. We could probably do like so many.
100%. I'm sure you can go back to. You should probably find the original Florida Man post. That'd be a good one to look over. at
I
some
will
point.
probably have to go through archives to find
Yeah.
that.
Oh
I
yeah.
now you have me wondering, what year did Florida Man start?
Yeah. When did he first show his face?
Florida Man first get into headlines.
Yeah. That'd be cool to see or find out.
Retro Florida Man react.
Yeah, from the first original headlines.
I'll have to see what I can dig around and find.
Yes.
That sounds fun to
Yeah,
do,
I
actually.
don't remember when I first started hearing Florida Man. I guess I don't remember when it even became a meme. I just know it just started catching on.
Like in my head right now, I'm thinking, what if Florida Man started in the 1920s, 1950s? But watch, in reality, it's probably only going to be like the early
It
2000s.
probably is, honestly. It's
It's
probably
probably not
a
going to be
lot
like,
sooner than we think.
it's
Yeah.
probably not going to be as cool as we thought.
Yeah, they're
But I will look into it. So if you guys want a Florida Man part two, you let us know. If you're enjoying this, please make sure you thumbs up, like, subscribe, share with your friends, leave a comment. It all helps us. We're not monetized doing this. We're just here yapping for free for your entertainment because it also entertains us.
yeah, we do this without microphones anyway, so why not record it? We have a archive of our yap sessions.
Hell yeah. I can't wait to show our grandchildren 30 years. Wait, that feels too soon. In like 50 years.
I don't know. I just know they're probably gonna be like, "What the y'all even talking about?"
Are you ready to move on to our next headline?
Let's do it.
Okay. Our next headline reads, Florida man attempts to flee police in a golf cart.
Oh, dude, that was definitely in the villages. There's no way that wasn't anywhere other in any
So,
other place.
if you guys don't live in a golfing community, these golf carts, they go like max 45 miles an hour.
Yeah, those old people roll and they don't give a damn about anybody else but themselves.
But for the most part, most golf carts max out at like 25.
Yeah, because most golf carts stay on the golf course.
So let the key word in the headline be attempt.
Yeah. Okay, so it's probably one of the golf carts then. It wasn't one of these souped up ones.
This man actually tried to flee police with a golf cart.
Unless they're running to him down like on foot. It's kind of hard to get into places that a golf cart can get to. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he might have been a little wasted.
Oh, this is definitely in the villages then. One of them old people got crunk and then went on a
They
fucking
got crunk.
got crunk and went on a police chase. That's a hell of a night, I'll tell you that.
Well, obviously he did not succeed. He got caught. He got charged with fleeing and eluding and a DUI.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's it. I mean, if you're gonna get a DUI, yeah, golf carts are pretty cool when you get it. I mean, don't drink and drive, but you know.
We do not condone drinking and driving. We should start doing like a video recording of our sessions yapping so that way you guys can see the look on my face that I just gave him. As soon as he said that, I'm looking at him like, no,
I don't
we
condone it.
do not
But
in any way condone drinking and driving.
You know what I meant. I didn't say do it, but I'm saying if it's gonna happen, it's a cool story to tell.
That is not a cool story to tell. We do not condone.
Well, we don't condone. What I'm saying, the story would be cool.
No.
Jesus.
Okay. So this whole time, this whole night, you've been saying that I'm the Florida man in the headlines. No, this one is you.
I don't own a golf cart, so it can't be me.
Oh, but you're saying that it would be cool.
No, I would never do it, but I'm saying if you're gonna be stupid and do it like that person.
This seems a little bit hypocritical, but anyways.
I don't know. Hey, I'm not the Florida man. That guy is.
Mm-hmm.
I knew somebody who got dragged by a golf cart in school.
Yeah.
A teacher did, actually.
Did you just say a teacher got dragged?
Yeah.
By a golf cart?
It was in middle school, and one of the students stole a golf cart, one of the administrative golf carts. And we had a teacher who used to play football like professionally, but he quit and he was teaching, and he ran him down like in the middle of. Did you have a track at your school?
Yeah, we had a track in high school.
Yeah, so in the middle, we had a track in middle school too, and in the middle was just like a big patch of grass where they put like the soccer field and the football field, and the kid stole the golf cart and was doing donuts in the middle of the grass, and then the football teacher just ran. He was a portable teacher, so he ran from his portable all the way down. He ran the dude down, jumped on the golf cart, but he like slipped and fell and only got a hold of the back of it. And then the dude just drug him through the whole field until he let go, and then he ran into a fence and then got caught. He ran into a fence, tried to jump it, and that same teacher actually was a menace. He caught him after he got drugged, caught him trying to jump the fence and drug his ass back over. It was
Wait, so was he expelled?
yeah, he was gone after that.
I hope that guy is doing better and
Yeah.
making better life choices.
Who knows? Because I knew him and he was not didn't make good choices. He got in trouble a lot. So who knows what happened to him? But I hope he's good.
I hope you guys listening also make good life choices and you don't steal a golf cart and drag someone,
Yeah.
drag a teacher through a track.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool to watch. I ran. It was cool to watch because I mean I'm a kid. What do you? That's the only exciting thing that happens in school. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I'm not gonna lie.
Like nothing.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie right now. If that were to happen, like right now, today, I would be invested
Like
in
I would,
watching that.
yeah,
shit.
I would watch it. I mean, I would obviously if like somebody got hurt, I would help, but I would watch it.
Again, I would probably call or like shout
Yeah.
at someone. If someone's there, I'd be like, "Hey, you call
The police
911."
is probably the best bet, but I'd try to help any way I could. But yeah,
Can you guys tell from that story that we grew up in Florida?
yeah.
Because honestly, I'm surprised that did not happen at my school. Okay, you ready for our final Florida man headline?
All right, let's go. The big 1-0. Let's do it.
So this headline reads, Florida man burns down house while trying to kill spiders.
Damn. Well, as bug lovers, that wouldn't happen to us, but I've seen some people freak out about some freaking bugs like spiders.
See, this is where I kind of wish we had a camera so you guys could see his reaction like halfway through reading this headline. He just throws his head back and starts chuckling because he knows where this is going. Because,
Yeah.
like, seriously, I love spiders. We have two pet tarantulas.
Spiders, reptiles, we love all that. So that would never happen around us.
No, I do understand like why people can be scared of them, but seriously, arson, you're
Yeah.
gonna burn a
I mean,
whole
listen,
building down.
I've heard people I've seen videos of people shooting bugs. That's how much they hate them. So
I
it's
don't
insane.
think I hate bugs.
No.
So the only bug I cannot stand, do you know this, are roaches.
Yeah.
Any type of roach, I can't handle it. Even the teeny tiny German ones, I can't. They freak me out. I can't do anything in the roach family.
Yeah.
Now, different types of beetles, like the scarab beetles, like anything like the June bugs, I can handle that. But roaches?
So what about? Because you say you don't like the little German ones, and obviously like the bigger ones, but there's these like the hissing ones. Would you touch one of those?
Hissing? Are you kidding me?
No?
I would throw up.
Really?
If I saw one.
I thought those were. I think those look cool.
No, okay, so I went to the National Smithsonian in Washington, D.C. on a field trip when I was a kid, and one of the exhibits had the hissing roaches. They're the Madagascar hissing roaches.
Yeah. Yep.
You can buy those off of Amazon.
Yeah.
Fun fact, if you don't like someone, you can send them hissing cockroaches off of Amazon.
Yeah, I've seen videos of that happening. It's crazy, but. I mean, I don't like I said. I think it'd be pretty cool. Now I got a collection of roaches.
Absolutely not. That would send me into a spiral.
I mean,
Now, the great part about living in Florida is that you cannot prank us by sending us roaches in the mail because they will, in fact, die.
yeah,
And I know this from experience because, like we said previously, we keep reptiles. And I ordered isopods online to do a bioactive enclosure, and they all arrived
yeah. It's
dead.
just way too hot here in Florida. Hot and humid. Nothing makes unless it's like, same day delivery. It's not gonna make it.
So anyone outside of Florida, if you want to prank someone, you can send them hissing cockroaches via Amazon. Amazon Prime, 2-day shipping.
That's crazy.
# not sponsored.
You can prank somebody with Amazon roaches. That's
No,
nuts.
I genuinely love the internet because you can buy anything off of the internet.
Oh yeah, yeah. These days you can get whatever you need on the internet.
Anything. This one definitely has been a yap session because we kind of did take a tangent from the
yeah.
headline.
I don't even remember what it was anymore. Holy crap!
So the headline read, Florida man burns down
yes.
house while trying to kill spiders.
Spider. Wait. Okay, so he burns down house. He's
So-
either a very bad exterminator, or a homeowner who just would just flipped out.
You think it's a homeowner trying to commit insurance fraud?
Over a spider. I mean, if he was trying to commit insurance fraud, there's no way the spider would be in the headline.
Well, if you thought that's the case, you would be wrong.
What the hell?
No, no, he was just genuinely trying to kill the spider. There were multiple spiders. Apparently, he was just genuinely trying to kill them with fire. And the fire quickly spread. It got out of hand. He couldn't handle it. And the fire did unfortunately burn down his house.
I mean, I guess to some people it's that serious, but it's not that serious. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, guys. Fire tends to do that. If you
Yeah.
light something on fire, it may spread.
What? I wonder what he used. Like, was it like a torch, or did he use the old spray can and lighter method? Just torch it.
Now, if he had a spray can, here's the thing. Most of like the chemicals and stuff that we have, I've used hairspray before to stop because like I said, I have a fear of roaches. I used hairspray before and it killed a roach. You can literally use anything.
Just hairspray.
Just
Oh,
hairspray.
okay.
Like any of like I feel like any type of aerosol spray has
kill
enough
them.
chemical in it to at least at the very least just immobilize the insects.
Yeah. I don't even know how he had to have been shooting fire at the spider, because there's no way just a regular, maybe just a lighter on the spider trying to burn it would light his house on fire.
I don't know. Either that or he had too much kindling around.
What if he had that Elon Musk torch thing, the flamethrower?
The Tesla, not a flamethrower.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
not
it's specifically not a flamethrower.
Yeah. What if he had that? Then yeah, he probably torched that wall. Did he get arrested for burning his own house down?
Yeah, actually, he did.
That's crazy.
His charges were arson and reckless endangerment.
Yeah, that's the second one makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, they both make sense, but the second one's like for sure makes sense.
Yeah, but not insurance fraud.
I saw the thing on the spider with the spider in the headline. I'm like, there's no way it would mention a spider if it was insurance fraud.
I'm not gonna lie, I do have such a fear of roaches that if I had absolutely nothing else but a flamethrower, I would have to use a flamethrower.
Yeah, I believe you. The way I've seen you react to them, I believe you.
That was our final Florida man headline to get through. And I know what you're thinking.
Wait, what am I thinking?
Hi, Florida man.
Oh.
Why is he taking over the headlines?
That is true. Why of all states? Florida. I mean, because there's people, they talk about Texas, people talk about California. But why Florida?
So basically, it all boils down to how accessible arrest records are.
So it's like free game in Florida, is what you're saying?
Oh yeah, there's full free range in Florida when it comes to records. Everything is public here.
Damn.
And not only that, but like I said, we need to go ahead and research and see how far back Florida man goes, because apparently it was just enough to make him a phenomenon. Yeah. So now it's just a meme and everyone is on the lookout.
There's so many well, yeah, because you said the arrest records are so public that there's just so many out there that it just became a meme, I guess at this point. It is a meme, but the headlines are real. That's real people going through shit.
Dude, imagine that being your legacy in life. That sucks. Have not partaken in gardening yet throughout this episode, then you probably should right now, so that way you can be as elevated as we are. And with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. Do you have any final thoughts for the people?
Don't be a Florida man. Unless you want to become a headline. But from what we've seen here today, it doesn't sound very good.
Words of wisdom from Mr. Hi there. Which, by the way, if you guys enjoyed having Mr. Hi there as my co-host, I know I did. I feel like it makes such a great episode. I would love to have him on a more future podcast. What do you think? Yeah,
I'm down. Like I said, you know a lot more about certain things than I do. So if I'm lost, just bear with me, because I'm trying to catch up with the lore.
Because right now, I don't know. I kind of like being a faceless podcast.
Yeah.
But maybe in the future we could consider setting up a camera, because his reactions are so funny to shit.
Sorry, I wear my emotions on my face, so
more than his voice. His voice is
yeah.
It's just how he is. Like,
I'm sorry, especially if like she said, if we're elevated, I have a very monotone voice. I don't know if it's awkward. I don't know if awkward's the word because we do this all the time without mics, but it's just weird having a mic and talking into it and trying to.
Yeah, you kind of have to be conscious of the
Yeah.
mic, making sure that it's connected and
So
at the right. Because if it's too far away, people can't hear. Then you have to redo the take. So I understand.
yeah, I'm just
I'm also
not used
learning.
to
Like
it.
I said, this is only my third episode in.
Yeah, it's a learning process. I'm sure as we go, we'll learn things, know what to do and what not to do.
I love that for us. We're learning together. So
Yeah,
cute.
buddy.
Well, thank you so much for being with me here today. I hope you guys had a great time. If you are interested in hearing more Florida man stories, because like I said, I would love to deep dive more into like where the origin of Florida man came from. I am more than down to do a part two to this. We can make it a series, a Florida man series.
That could definitely happen because I'm sure there's more than enough stories for you to keep going. Like, and there's more coming out every day, so I'm sure that could be an endless series.
And what if we become
Oh
the
no.
Florida? No, I was going to say, what if we become the Florida man?
See, that would be different if every Florida man didn't end up in jail.
That is true.
That'd be a different situation, but I don't want to end up in jail, so I think I'll read about the Florida man instead of becoming
Okay,
one.
okay. Anyway, so this confirms that neither of us are the Florida
Yeah,
mans
yeah.
mentioned.
I've never been arrested, so I'm definitely not the Florida man.
Thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to talk to you guys next time. Don't be Florida man.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Bye.